Everything done. Hello, g'day and welcome. I'm Ian Apples, your acrylic guru. This is my Friday Night Live episode 92, where I come live every week on my channel to connect with my YouTube subscribers, supporters, and followers here. While we get started, and I'm waiting for a few people to get in the room, I'm just going to copy and paste the link and also do a sound check just to make sure the sound's working okay. So we'll get this going. Beautiful. That sounds good to me. Okay, so I'm just going to go over to my group and put the link in there. So some people in there that might not have their notifications on can hit that link and come through to the live chat as well. It's Google, YouTube. Is that right? I'll try this one. Let's go here. Copy. Okay, bear with me a minute. This gives people a chance to come into the room while we're waiting to do this anyway. Paste. There we go. There we go. We got that one in there, and now we need the one in my actual Facebook page itself. I'll paste this one in. So I've got a couple of questions here. I've got some people I want to thank for their support last week. Much appreciated. And if you have any questions, this is your opportunity to comment in this live feed now, if you're in the live feed, and get your questions across to me, and I'll answer them, and I'll try and address everybody I can into the actual live feed also. Now, I'm just going to get some videos up as well, because sometimes I need to reference the videos in my catalog here and give you some numbers to jot down so you can quickly search for them on the YouTube search bar as well, because all my YouTube videos are numbered. And let's just say if I gave you hashtag 95, you'll just put 95 space Ianapolis in the YouTube search bar, and it'll bring up how to paint the Joker in acrylic, my tutorial there. Okay, so let me go back here. Who we got here? We got about 20 people in at the moment. We've got Chastity, Amani, Deborah, Franca, good afternoon. Subscriptions only, good morning. Thanks all of your excellent help. From Tony from Virginia. Chris Duffy, hi Ian and everybody. Kristen Torre, good morning everybody. Hello everyone, Diane Ganza. Now I'll quickly say thank you first before we get into the questions here. Got a couple of questions that come through during the week also. I want to thank for their PayPal donations last week, Lisa Carroll, Nathaniel Schumacher, and Noreen Bridgman. Thank you very much for your PayPal donations you sent through during the week. Much appreciated there. And our Super Chat donations that came in last live show that I did was Chastity Root, MP Bratz, Emmy Garcia, Chris Duffy, Linda Overbay, Apana Mogra, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, and Mary Zoman. She became a patron throughout the week as well, joined my Patreon platform. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. So Lisa, Nathaniel, Noreen, Chastity, MP, Emmy, Chris, Linda, Apana, and Mary, thank you very much for your support there. And we've got a couple of questions I can get through later on as well. Now, do you all have your coffee? This goes for about an hour, this show. I do this every Friday for those who don't know. So if it's your first time here and you think you like me channel, give it the thumbs up, share it to your social media, hit the subscription tab, and next to that is a little bell symbol. Hit that, and you'll be notified every time I upload a video on my channel. But make sure, like on your phone, for example, on your YouTube account, that you're signed in. Because if you're not signed in and you say, well, I've subscribed and I hit the bell, but I'm not getting notified, if you're not signed in, well, then obviously you won't get notified. I'm assuming, okay? Some people have so much trouble, they subscribe and they say, I don't get notified, when does he come on? But it's just a matter of dotting all your I's and crossing all your T's. Hello, everybody. Kevin Brownwire, g'day, Kevin. Evie, hello. Rosselli, hello. Tanya Boyett, hello from Hyatt Head Island SC. Uh, Anna, enjoy your videos a lot. Thank you very much for that. Howdy, everybody. What's this one here? Overslept. Hi. Netherlands. Keys is from the Netherlands saying hello. Christine, hello. Christina Martinez, g'day. So good to see you, says Karen Parker. G'day, Karen Parker. Good to see you here. How's your little grandson going? Must have been grown up by now. Teresa, g'day, Teresa. Did I say hello to Karen Parker? Karen Parker, how you going? Teresa, hello, Ian. How are you? Hope you had a great week. How is your knee doing? My knee's all right. For those, I'm not sure if you're referring to my last live, because when I edited my last live painting, I walk with a bit of a wobble, but I don't have a sore knee. I don't have a sore back. What it is, I've got me lapel mic all up through my shirt, coming down my leg, and it just makes me walk like a little bit of a dickhead. And it's just the way it restricts me. So hopefully you don't think I've got sore knees all the time. Every now and then I might get a sore knee from age, but at this stage I'm pretty well. Thank you, Teresa. Kristen Tyree also pressed all notifications when tapped the bell. Yes. Maggie Barber. Hello again. Looking forward to the next hour. Yes. Shirts gripping. Isabee Dembski. How you going, Isabee Dembski? Sending love this morning. Mwah, and I'll send it right back at you. It's a boomerang. Comes straight back at you. Cindy Greer. Good evening. Good morning, Cindy Greer. Love the scale model home model. You did finish the inside. Oh, yes. That's it there. Yeah. No, I did a video and I put it in my Facebook group. That was of the 150 scale, this little thing here. But I liked it that much. I've done a 125 scale, which I can get a little bit more detail into it. So I'm in the process of building that. The roof's in the process of getting built. I've got to tile it yet. Where are we? There's the roof there. I'm putting the fascia and the gutters on. I'll get this out the way first. So I have, this is a bigger model. It's a 125 scale. I've made curtains. I've made window frames. I've even replicated the art. I'll just tilt it up there a bit if we can, just so you can see some of the artwork. See that painting there? That's where I'm sitting now. If the lights are disguising it, that wall behind me is actually green, where that painting sits. But that's where I'm sitting. I've even done my desk and my microphone down there, see? And that's pretty much my house. Okay. And even in the other room where I used to do live Facebook live shows, in the lounge room, living room area, I've replicated that artwork there as well. It's all done. All the kitchens, where are we? Kitchen's been replicated. I'm in the process of, why not? When I've got time, I'm going to make furniture, me lounge, me bed, a couple of bookshelves, whatever, things like that. And you can't see it. It's a bit small, but I've even replicated my little radio on the kitchen bench because they're distinct permanent features within my home. So that's, I'll do a full video on that later on when it's finally finished, the roof and all, and I'll compare it to my actual house itself, just so you can see. But that's just something I'm doing in my spare time. Good occupying health for the brain there. Isabel Dembski, all cool. Thank you. Christina Kidd. Good morning from Ontario, Canada. G'day and welcome all the way from Canada. Just going to have a mouthful of my coffee because I got it there. Who we got here? Barry Radburn. Good evening, everyone. The Dero has arrived. If those people from America and on the other side of the globe, he's put the Gero from Dero has arrived. Geraldton is a town about 4 hours north of me, or 400 kilometers, is it, or 4,000? No, 400 kilometers north of my city, Perth. He lives there in Geraldton, and he's a bit of a larrikin, and so you can call him a Dero or but he's the Dero from Gero. Gero, they call Geraldton short for Gero. So that's why he said he's the Dero from Gero, if you don't understand. That's just for those people. Hi, Barry, says Kevin Brownwall. Isabel Dembski. Sorry, Isabee Dembski. Very neat cut. Good job. Yes, thank you very much. That looks amazing, Tony. So your name's Tony. G'day, Tony, and welcome. Barry Radburn. G'day, Kevin. Christina Martinez. That is awesome. Thank you. Do you make your own frames for your art work? Sorry, I've got a just itchy face. I'll get all that out the way. Oh, every time you're on camera, it's not good to be sitting there touching your face, but it happens. So I don't have an ad break to go to, so I can quickly do it. Do I make all the frames for my artwork? The frame you see me whack on the end on my painting at the end of the videos, I've made that. I did have a black and white one previous. I made that as well. So yes, I do make my own frames. Uh, the one that I'm putting on the paintings at the end of the videos that you see recently, I think it's gold browny color. That was actually bought from it's like a Salvation Army second-hand shop. I go in there every now and then. If I walk past one, I'll just walk in there and have a look. And if I see some artwork, I don't care what the artwork is, but if it's got a decent half good frame, I'll grab it just for the frame's sake, because they might sell the whole lot for $2. And to me, that's a bargain. And I'll bring it home and cut it down to size and use it appropriately. I have framed up I did a large print of one of my paintings, and I framed that up as well out of a repurposed frame from the Salvation Army shop. So yes, Tony, I do make my own frames. Hello, Ian, says Hasweena. G'day, Hasweena. Good to see you here. Kevin Brownmore, what are you making it out of? The actual foam board that I make, see, that's the board there. The whole lot is made out of the foam board. It's 2mm foam board. That's what my art panels, my paintings, when I've done the actual, because I paint on canvas cloth, right? And I glue them to the foam board. And that's pretty much the same stuff you see architects build scale models of buildings out of that they're building. It's the same stuff. And that's why I did a house many, many years ago, and I've always thought, well, I've got the right stuff now. Let's do it again. And I've got my own house. I'll do my own house there. So, yeah. So that's what it's made from, the foam board. Andrea Javadian. G'day, Andrea Javadian, all the way from the UK there. Navoy, hello from Greece. Athens, all the way from Athens. It's good to see where everyone's from. If you're just sitting back and you don't have a question, you can just say who you are and where you're from anyway, and it keeps conversation going, because whether you know it or not, I'm doing a 1 hour Q&A here, and I need to sit here and I need to keep talking, because if I sort of sit and wait a bit, you'd think your bloody screen froze, wouldn't you? So I've got to keep it going, all right? Where are we up to? Hello, Ian. Read that one. Making it out. I read that one. Cindy Greer. Holy moly, a tiny guru home. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I love it, Cindy. Teresa. That's awesome, Ian. I can't wait to see the finished model. I love looking at models at museums. It fascinates me. Yes, it fascinates me as well. Hoswina, hope everything is okay with you, Ian. Yes, everything is fine here. Touch wood. Can be careful when I go do that, because I get splinters. Donna Reeves, g'day, Donna, all the way from. Oh, you didn't say where you're from. Get so used to saying the same thing. Chastity Roots, thanks for all that you do, Ian. Mwah. Cyber kisses and hugs to you, Chastity, for your super chat donation. Thank you very much. Rod Miller, g'day, Rod. Hello from Kentucky. It's been a while since I caught a live. Well, I'm glad you caught one today. Hope it makes you want to catch a lot more, eh, there, Rod? Margaret Lee, hi, Ian, and everyone from Ireland. Teresa, how long do you keep your finished tutorial canvases? How long do you keep your finished tutorial canvases to dry before you put on the canvas board? Oh, I'll wait for them to be dry, probably 24 hours, because I have which is just, I've got another one over here actually. Here it is. I have an applicator, which is one of these things. It's what sign writers use. It's got a soft edge and a hard edge, and I'm using that to apply it to the actual canvas, to the panel. I have greaseproof paper over the whole lot, so I'm not scratching the actual painting, and that's pushing all the air out. I've actually done a video how I put a canvas to the panel. I've got this painting out for a reason too, because I want to touch something on that. Kentucky, Margaret Lee. Okay, we've got another one here. Kevin Brownmore, thank you very much. Cindy, don't forget your cup of coffee in the office. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I'll get a little cup of coffee in there, mate, but I'll give it a go. Isabel Dembski, Mick Huygen. Mick Huygen. G'day, Mick Huygen. No, that's Michigan. From Michigan. Obviously, you're in Michigan. Aurora. Hello, everyone from Sweden. Where did we go? What a market. Making watercolor books, says Isabella Dembski. Donna Reeves. Kristen Tyree. Isabella, hello from Petoskey. Tony saying, I was hoping you could do more lessons on how to paint water and waves. Well, I'll highlight that. That's why I bring up my videos. I'm not sure how long you've been following my channel there, Tony. I have over 400 tutorials in my video catalog. If you go to the links in the description below videos and click on that, scroll through it. Now, what did you just say? Waves and what were you saying? Waves, water and waves. I'm just looking now. I can just rattle off a few here. Let's start from, these are old early ones. I'll just give you the number. So if you grab yourself a pen and write these numbers down, and then you can do an Iannapolis space and then the number search in the YouTube channel, you'll find them all. Number 89. Okay, number 98, number 99, number 101, 104, 108, 119, 127, 128. You can watch the replay and get these again if you really want to. 149, 156, 157, that's a 3-part. 155, 56, and 157, it's a 3-part. Here's another 3-part. 158, 159, 160. It's a seagull over the water crashing. The list goes on. I've got quite a few in my channel here there, Tony, subscriptions only. So knock yourself out and have a look just to see what I've got there in my videos. Isabel Dembski, I think you would be great at making etchings. Etchings? What are etchings again? Etchings. Can someone elaborate what etchings are? It's just slipped my mind. I know what they are, but I can't remember. Isabel, good values make good etchings. You've got to remember what etchings mean now. Andrea Javadi and Ian, I watched you last night using a piece of Perspex with holes in it to do a moon crescent. Oh, did you make it? Yes, I did. If so, please can you talk us through how you made it? It wasn't Perspex, it was acetate, which is the stiff plastic paper. And I've used a simple, I don't have one on me here. It's in the other room for when I'm making this. You know the box cutters, the retractable box cutters? I put a cup or a saucer and cut it out on a hard surface. Now, if you don't have that, if you don't have a box cutter, I'm sure everyone has a simple pair of scissors, okay? And I'll just show you simply. I've done it before in a live. I'll do it again. You can have a piece of paper. Just fold it once. Can you see that? Here we go. Twice. Get it sharp in the corner there. Now, that corner, it'll pay to draw it a bit, get it a reasonable quad corner, a corner. I'll just draw it there so you can see what I'm going to cut. So I've drawn that. So you've got a quad shape there, quad circle. See that? And what you do, everyone has a pair of scissors at home. Now, depending how big you make that, will be depending how big your circle would be. So then you will cut that out. Okay, you simply got that. You unfold it and you have a reasonable circle. Can you see that? I can see. There you go. I've made that out of acetate. You can carve it out, whatever your mind can get you creatively thinking how to get a circle out of it. The best way you can do it that way. The way I do it isn't the only way and have to be way. Okay. I hope that helped you out, Andrea Javadian. G'day from Virginia, USA, Guru and all, says Jerry Powell. G'day, Jerry Powell, and welcome to the show. Greg Sexton, hello everyone from Arizona. I love your work, Ian. Thank you very much, Mr. Sexton. Greg Sexton. Subscriptions only. It in is it the reflections you develop that give water the realistic look? Yes, I've done a few videos on that. I don't have the time here now to go through which videos they are, but you sort of scallop the reflections in. If you look at, I'll see if I can find one that has a reasonably good. There's one there, not too bad. 175 with reflection in it. Here, 193 or 192. You've got the reflection in, and you sort of get the reflection colors and scallop them into the water, and some of the watercolors and scallop them back into the reflection. If you look at those paintings that I've read out just then, it'll show you what I'm meaning exactly. Okay. Thanks, Ian. I'm from Foster, New South Wales, Australia, where I was born, Sydney. I go to the second-hand shop for canvas and frames. I do pick up some bargains at times to repaint over the canvas. Yes. You know what? If you're living in Australia, go to Bunnings, look for some canvas, some wallpaper, some textured wallpaper, because it's a lot cheaper than canvas. And just buy a little bit and give it that a go. See how you go painting on that. I was going to buy a roll of not toilet paper, wallpaper, but I finally found that the art store I go, they sell this canvas cloth. It's about 1,200 broad wide, which is a 1.2 meters wide and about umpteen meters long. And I get heaps. I don't know, I get quite a lot of these out of one roll, which I go through a lot. And then they stay as a canvas. They all get put over there. And when someone buys one, I then go and glue it to the panel and ship it, where before I was gluing them to the panel as soon as I finished, and I was going through so much of this stuff, and it's pointless unless they get sold. And there's also, you might want one and go, hey Ian, I want that painting, but don't put a frame on it, because you can just roll it up like this. It can be posted like that if you so much wanted it that way, and then you can go and put it on a stretched board yourself or whatever. You can do what you want with it then. And while I've got this painting out, I better just address the rest of these, and I want to get to this painting. Thank you. Brenda Boschard. Ian, what are the chances of you painting a picture that is bigger than your regular size? I'm looking at the picture around 30 inches, or could have any of your tutorials made much bigger? A lot of my early stuff was, Brenda. If you go back to my early stuff, number 42, 35, 35, I've said 35, 23, 19. A lot of them were on the bigger ones. I've just gone to this size now because I'm doing so much repetitive painting now. But back in my early days, I was all over the place and I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even expect to have a YouTube channel the way it is now, but it is what it is. Hello from Delaware, USA, Brenda Boschard. Andrew Javadine, thank you. Robert Flanson. Ian, hi Ian here. How are you? Says Flammo. Donna Reeves, wow, Ian, thank you. I will love shopping at Bunnings. Yeah, give it a go. Now, this painting, this is sort of an advanced painting, but look at it. I put it in the group, and I have had a few people saying, oh, that's too much for me. I want to show you, like I say here, you can do it. And I'm telling you, you bloody can do it. You're just looking at it the wrong way. Okay. I don't want to downplay what you can and can't do, but I just want to tell you what comes from my mind and how you can use it in your. Now, see this painting. I've had people say it's too much for me or wow, can't do that. You can. Don't look at it as a one off and you've got to try and do the whole thing. Look at it as separate issues like the sky. Where are we? Do your sky. Break this painting up. That's why I bought this one out. Break it up. You got the sky. I'm going to have to hold it like that. Then you can look at the mountain and paint just the mountain. Okay. Then you can do this lot of trees, and then you can do the foreground. You can put the house there if you want, or leave the house out. You can have grass on both sides if you want, and just a couple of trees. Because I've got it laid out this way, you don't have to lay it out this way. This is just showing you what you can paint if you want. Okay, this is a popular subject that the Australian painter Len Hen paints. He calls it the Road to Mullumbimby. He's done an excellent job of this on his YouTube channel there, Len Hen, Painting with Len Hen. Check it out. Rod Moore's even done it, another Australian artist, popular artist, very good artist, both of them are. So you can look at this and look at the sky and go, okay, that's the distinct Mount Chikogan. Now just put your row of trees there, whatever. Look for some photos and get some reference ideas. Break it up and then do a bit at a time. You can do it, okay? Instead of looking at it as a whole one big, oh my God, that's too much. It ain't too much if you look at it that way, okay? I hope you understand what I meant for those people who might feel some paintings are too intimidating for them. Denise Richards, does your brush always have to be wet? What brush are you talking about again, Denise? When you tell me the whole lot again, because I'm going through some more questions. If you just say part of it, I might not know what you meant again. But if you're talking about blending brushes, when I blend, no, they're dry. The only time they get wet is when they're picking up paint and I'm wiping it off as I'm blending. Okay, but they're definitely not wet. Otherwise, they'll start washing and smearing your work everywhere. Gail Patayasina. Hello from New Hampshire. I'm referencing to the girl sitting on the sand dune. Yes, USA. How did you put her image on the painting? Also, don't have a printer. I'll have to hand draw her. Well, if you don't have a printer, you can try this. If you've got a decent size computer screen, you can screenshot it, get some A4 white paper, put it over your screen, turn your lights out, grab a pencil, not a pen because a pen will stop working when you're using it sideways. Grab a pencil and you can see there, it's like a light box, your computer, and you can trace over the picture that way. And then let's just say, there's your image, all right? Well, then if you turn it up to the light, put it on a window, you can trace around that and you can see it. Okay. And when you've done that, you get your lead pencil again. I've even done this in videos. I did it with the Orca. You go like that with the lead pencil. Okay. Then you put that to your canvas. You get a red pen, then your canvas will be laying down. And while I use a red pen, you can see where you've been tracing. You put that down on your canvas, tape it a bit, keep it still, and then press over it. I'll press that just on this question. See that bit there? I'll press it here. I'm not going to move the camera because I'll put it out of focus. So I'll just put that there like that. See the red pen there? And there you go. You've got a line there. That's how you can get it to the canvas. Let me go back. If you don't have a printer, that's how you can do it. Go to where there's a decent, if you go into my images, my photos in my art for sale, go to that actual painting. That painting's been sold, but there's always prints available of it. Get the picture, screenshot it, and trace it out from your computer screen. Good morning, Ian and everyone, says Lisa Carroll. Good morning, Lisa. Good to have you here, sweetheart. Chastity Roots. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Lisa. Chastity, Kevin. Good evening, Ian, says Douglas Harris. G'day, Douglas Harris. Good day, Lisa. I was missing you, says Barry Radburn. Janice Burns. G'day, Janice Burns. Good morning, Ian. I got my coffee. I got mine too. Good to have you here, Janice. Janice Burns. I bought my tardy note for Ian. Sorry, dog. Ate my homework, says Lisa. Kristen Tyree's laughing. Hi, and Lisa. Robert Flanson. He's saying hi, but then he says, and Lisa, kissy, kissy poo. Hi, Barry, and I miss you. DD, g'day. Instead of pencil, you can use chalk too. And chalk comes in many colors. Yeah, you can use chalk as well for transferring image to canvas. Chalk washes off or brushes off easily and does not show through lighter colors of paint. Cats ate mine, Lisa. Thank you for your time, says Isabel Dembski. You're welcome. Robert, you made it. Neve, hi again, Ian. Can I paint on a already unsuccessful painting canvas? Yes, you can. You can give it probably a light sand, gesso prime it with your white gesso, and then start again. But um, try and practice on canvas papers and other stuff. So when you know what you're going to paint and you know how you're going to paint it and you know it's going to work out, start sacrificing canvases then, okay? But yeah, you can do that. Just gesso prime it first. Hello, Lisa, says Jerry Powell. Janice, cats do that, says Lisa Carroll. And Bonaceras, hi Ian, glad I found you live. Love the brushes. Thank you very much. A lot of people have bought the blending brushes I use. Yeah. Those of you who don't have them and would like to blend the way I blend my skies, like look at the skies. This is acrylic paint, and it's pretty good to get skies looking like that, okay? So if you want to blend clouds the way I teach, you can do it, okay? All you need is to watch how I teach it and grab yourself these brushes. You get 3 brushes in the pack I send out to people. They're costing 45 US dollars. I don't make nothing out of that. That cost is involved on me actually buying these, the postage and the fees and labeling, everything else that goes with it. And that's what creates the price. They're 40 US dollars. That includes shipping to wherever you live in the world. Okay. You just simply message me on Facebook. My Facebook link's in the description below. You get my putter on a brush. That does more things than one. You'll see what I'm always demonstrating, just the magic that this putter on a brush can do. I call it a putter on a brush because it puts the paint on. And then I've got a 2 and a 1.5 inch blending brush. And as I'm using them, I demonstrate how I'm doing stuff with them. Okay. And, they're not the most expensive brushes, but they do the job. And sometimes I've noticed, sometimes the things can stick out like that. And you might go, oh, no, it's a piece of snot, and throw it in the bin. No, you don't. You just simply grab it by the throat and go, come here, sweetheart. And there you go. It's all happy days again, isn't it, eh? So message me for that. And also, I always like to promote my paintings. If you ever want to buy one of my paintings, message me on Facebook as well. Okay. They're 110 US dollars, and that includes shipping and postage to your door wherever you live in the world. And it's original quality art on quality canvas with quality paints. All right. And if a painting that you want is already sold, there are good quality prints also available. They're a little bit cheaper. They're about 95 US dollars, includes postage and handling. Where are we up to? Thank you, Mist. Where are we up to? Thank you very much. Carol Zemiz. Hi, Ian. Can you tell me where to get the flat brush from? You mentioned to contact you on Facebook, but I don't have Facebook. Well, if you send my PayPal link is in the description below. All paintings, brushes, whatever I sell is done through PayPal only, okay? If you have PayPal, you can send me 45 US dollars, and in the actual payment you can say, I'm such and such, this is the money for the brushes. Okay, and it'll come with your email anyway. So if there ever is an issue, I can email you and say whatever. Okay, so if you don't have Facebook, where was this one from? Thank you very much. Ian, can you tell me where to get your flat brushes from? You mentioned contact you. So you get them from me. You message me on Facebook. But if you can't message me on Facebook, um, send the $45 through PayPal and tell me you saw me on YouTube. Um, um, this money is for the brushes, and make sure you put your full mailing address there, because whatever address you put in there, that's where I'm shipping it to. So if you do a typo or mistake, that's on you, not me. So double check your spelling and everything there as well, just to put that out there. Thank you very much, um, Rob Flanson. Yeah, it's been laying. Yeah, been laying in a patio, very busy. The weather is so good here. Lisa Carroll, Ian, I've missed the early part. Can you give us a look at your parcels? Oh, I'm glad you said that, Lisa, because I've got a every time somebody sends me stuff, even this coffee mug I'm drinking out of, this was sent to me by Tammy Sharp, Painting Memories, many years ago. Whenever people send me stuff, I always like to acknowledge and thank them as well, and I'll give them a shout out on my live shows, unless they stipulate and say, here's something for you, but leave it between you and me. You don't have to put it out there. So I understand that and respect that as well. So I've got this from Chastity Roots, all right? It's a box, it's a parcel. It came the other day. So I'll open it up. Okay, I've opened it there. What have we got inside? Okay, a box within a box. So I'll get this one out. Let's put that there. Oh, what do we got on here? We've got a painting. So she's gone and painted. I'll just crack that open. There we go. So she's got beautiful paintings all around this box. This is from Chastity. Was it Chastity, this one? Chastity Roots in TN. Maybe it's Tennessee, I'm not sure. So she's gone and put some paintings all around it. Very different. I'll tell you what, nice colours in that tree there. I love that. Look at that. That's just full on bullshit, isn't it? That one right there. Look at that. That is bullshit. Hey, full on, top notch bullshit. Get out. It's got a mushroom there saying, get out. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. This came in the mail the other day from Chastity Roots. So now inside, what have we got in here? Got a bit of a gift for you. Thank you. You are the best. Don't ever change who you are, from Chastity Mazua Roots. Okay. Thank you very much. And inside we've got bullshit. Did you paint that? There you go. There's another bit of bullshit. She's done a little one there. Everything that people send me, that's beautiful. Look at that. Everything people send me, I keep. It's now we've got Tennessee. So there you go. We've got a Tennessee cup. All right. So I've got a Ohio one. I do have a Oregon one as well. I've got two Ohio ones. Now we've got something else in here. And that's a wonderful box. Okay. Now we've obviously got another cup in here. Oh, they came in one piece. Beautiful. New Jersey. It's a New Jersey cup. Thank you very much, Chastity Roots. Much appreciated. Beautiful. They'll go straight into the kitchen, those cups. I'm glad you mentioned that, Lisa, because, yeah. Janice Burns, they're eating little devils. Is that your cats, Janice? So they must be all grown up by now. Excuse me. Hello, Jerry, says Lisa. Naveu, Ian, I love the way you say all right and okay. Oh, thank you very much. I get some, you know that you get people, every YouTuber gets them, they get like detail police or people that just want to find something to complain about. I've had one person, don't know who their name was and I don't really care, but they're just telling me I should stop saying that. I sound this, I sound that, it doesn't sound good, but it's just part of when I'm talking. All right, I can't help it. It's like, you know, when people say, you know, at the end of their sentence, or yeah, people have little habits they put on the end of their sentences. A lot of us do that, and for some reason, even when I've watched the playbacks and edit them, I've even said to myself, "My God, I say that a lot, but I just can't help it." But thank you for that. It's just me being me. Um, so Navayu, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Can you type how you would pronounce your name, Navayu? Love the way you say all right and okay. Donna Reeve, smash the thumbs up. Yeah, hit the thumbs up and give up, please, guy. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, please, she's saying. What else we got there? I've got a few to catch up. Hang on a minute while I catch up. Bonaceras, can't find the red gold paint you use to mix the colour of. Were you the one? I've got a question here I've got to get to as well. If you can't find red gold, look for Australian sienna or a deep orange, or YouTube search how to mix any one of those three colours. Uh, Mary Zoerman. Hi, I guess. Mary Zoerman, you are such an inspiration. Thank you very much, Mary. Ferdinand. No, Fernan Savoy. Greeting, Ian's from Nova Scotia, Canada. G'day all the way from Canada. Good to have you here. Awesome. Thanks, says Carol. Carol Zemis. Lisa Carroll, quality art on quality canvas and quality paints by the quality guru. Jerry Powell, your put it on a brush pack has changed my painting for the better. Easy peasy blending. Good to hear, Jerry Powell. Robert is a stone patio. Um, David Haynes, Ian, have you painted any canvas with just palette knife? I did one palette knife painting quite a while back. Please hold back on the question so I can catch up. I'll just tell you what number it is, what YouTube tutorial number it is. And then I've even done the actual same painting, but with a paintbrush. Now, where are we? We're catching up to it here. So write this number down, and then you can YouTube search the number along with my name, Ian Apollos. Okay, where are you? Let's hope I haven't passed it. Have I? Have I not? No, I don't think so. I hope not. I like that wave. Some of my paintings I really, really like, and some of them I don't really care. Here it is, number 361, palette knife painting acrylic. 361. Now, also this one, 367. It's pretty much I did the same picture, but with the paintbrush and without the foreground tree. Okay. Painted the parcel. Wow, yes. Nice box, Ian. Yes. Haha, love it. Says Carol Temez. Message was held for review. Full on top notch bullshit. That's it from Lisa Carroll. Mary, good morning from Holland. I'm way behind. I'm trying to catch up here. Chastity Roots. Painting parcel is a challenge, but was so much fun. It looks like you had a lot of fun doing it too, Chastity. Chastity, yeah, someone else in the box. Morning Flammo. Hi, Lisa. And beginners there. Oh, Nancy Zanaki. Nancy Zanaki. That's better. I'll call you Nancy Zanaki. Yes, Lisa, 48 stone square meters hard going. That was awesome painting, Chastity, says Christina Martinez. Lisa Carroll, Ian, just be yourself. Don't worry about people being difficult. Oh, I know. I'm not worried about people being difficult. If I was, I wouldn't be here anymore. They would have destroyed me. But every now and then I bring it up so people know what goes on behind the scenes. But yeah, I'm not worried about it. Trust me. If someone's going to vomit a lot of hate about me or anyone, I'll just simply step over it and continue moving forward. That's all you can do. Hello, David, says Lisa Carroll. Robert Flanson. Hello, Cindy. How are you? Emilia Lobos. It's obviously saying hello. Chastity, Ian, there is one more thing in the box. Is there really? Well, I've caught up to everything now. In the box, there was two cups and the little painting. Two cups and the little painting panel. That's all I got in it. That was opened by customs. So if there was anything else in there, you might have to tell me. I think if customs might have taken it out. But there was two cups, this box, and this painting. Okay, that's all that I got in there. If there was something else, you might have to elaborate, or you can message me. I didn't see it. Sorry. Okay, it's all covered for. Yeah, it's all happening here, says Reese Ian Harris. That's me son, Reese. He's a good son. He looks at me like a father figure, and he's totally nailing life, that kid. Him and his brother, totally nailing life, and it makes me happy. But it's all happening there where he is. He's doing a lot of cooking with his lovely, beautiful fiance. He's full on in love. They're full on cooking. They got the cat Mary Lou Jackson over there keeping the property guarded, and they're cooking some beautiful food. How do I know? Because he sends me photos and he rubs it in my face, and I'm like, I've got to get over there one evening and eat with me boy. Chastity, that was amazing box painting. Yes, it was. I hope you took some photos, because if you did, you can put it in the group, Chastity. Yes, that's it. Sorry. Apana Mogra. Hello, Ian. I had a question. What other types of brushes can I use for blending? I'm from India. I couldn't get one of those blending brushes that you use. Well, you can, if you can afford to buy them, I can send them to you, 45 US dollars. But I got them from the hardware store. And if you want to blend the way I do, well, you kind of need these ones. But there are other people that use makeup brushes, the soft ones, but you won't get clouds the way I teach with those brushes. You might just get a flat cloud against the sky or some marbled up effect with them. You can, but you won't get the realism looking clouds with those. You really need something like this. Or if you're a veteran painter and you can pretty much paint with any brush, or you got it going on already. Hello, Ian. I read that one. Emily Lobos, talented too. Thank you very much. Bonaceras. Ian, is there a difference on how the paint flows on a stretch canvas or a canvas board? Which one do you think works best? Barbara from West Virginia. If you're under no pressure and you just want to do a beautiful painting, you can do one on a stretch canvas. Stretch it, make sure it's stretched before you start painting. I simply use my canvas cloth for my filming purposes on my YouTube channel. I can just tape it to my board. It's tight, it's flat, and I can paint till the cows come home. I don't have to worry about a board moving around. That's why I use what I use. But if you're not filming, you're not doing YouTube like me and stuff like that, you can paint on a good quality canvas, stretch canvas, or even board, a good board for oils. Chastity Roots, that's all for the compliments. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Lisa Carroll, hi Reese, congrats on the engagement. Hello Reese, says Kristen Tyree. Chastity Roots, I did take photos but wanted you to see it first. Oh, okay, thank you very much. Robert Flampson, will do. When I finished also building stone piers for my patio gate, driveway gates. Oh, Rob Flamson's got something going on with a couple of ladies in the room here. He's a cheeky boy, that Robbo Flamo, eh? What, Ashton Dunn, what is this? This is my Q&A, Friday Night Live Q&A, where I connect with all my followers here, Ashton Dunn. All right, so what do you reckon? We're waiting for Ashton Dunn. He doesn't know what's going on. I'm assuming that's what you're asking, Ashton Dunn. Missy R, hello from Southeast Tennessee. I always love your paintings. Thank you very much. I'm a YouTube artist, Ashton Dunn, and I've been painting for a few years, and I teach beginners how to paint. And every Friday night I come live for about an hour and connect with my followers and talk with them. And because they're the other half of my channel. It's not all about me, it's about them as well. And I like to acknowledge them as well where I can. Lisa Carroll, I found out about my framing situation today on the Gold Zebra, the orange sunset later today. Good stuff. Laura Lou, Hello down under an oar. G'day, Laura Lou. I better address me coffee because it's going bloody cold, isn't it? Danette Smith. Hello from Chicago, Illinois. Bonaceres. Bye, Ian. Have to go making breakfast for the hubby. Lucky hubby. I will catch you next week. Have a great day. Barbara from West Virginia, USA. Okay, have a great day, Barbara. Barry Radburn. G'day, Laura. Alan Booth. Do you have classes in WA? I'm available for classes if you live in WA. If you live in my city, yes, you can always contact me and we can sort something out there, okay? Um, Lisa Carroll, Ashton Dunn, Ian Harris is our acrylic guru. Hello, Laura Lou, says Kristen Tyree. Laura Lou says, G'day, chap. How you going, chap? Chappy, chap, chap. Robert Flampson. And Ian does a great job too, Ashton, to help us all. There you go. The most littlest comment and he's getting the most reaction. How's that? All right. Now I want to. I've got to let me address these questions here. I've got another 10 minutes to go. Tammy Gaditz, what color can I use if I don't have red gold? So I've already addressed that, but I'll address it again. If you can't find red gold, find a deep orange or find a Australian sienna, or simply YouTube search how to mix a red gold or an Australian sienna color. Gail Pathensina. Can I fix a beach painting I did that I painted after it's been dry for 4 weeks? I didn't do well. Can I fix a beach that I didn't do well that I painted over 4 weeks ago? Of course you can if it's acrylic. You can always try and patch it up. What I've done is I rather just simply patch that area up with some white gesso, let it dry, take your time and start painting over that area again appropriately the way you meant it to be. Robert, you nailed it. Lisa, Robert, you charmer, you. He's a charmer in the A. I want to also thank Lisa Carroll, Nathaniel Schumacher, and Noreen Bridgman. They gave PayPal donations last week. Thank you very much for your support. I want to thank Chastity Roots, MP Brads, Emmy Garcia, Chris Duffy, Linda Overbay, and Apana Mora for your super chat donations. They gave super chats in my last live show. Thank you very much for your support there. And Mary Zoman, she became a patron last week. If you want to become a patron, there's a patron link below. Click the patron link, and that gives you the opportunity to support a creator like myself once a month. Okay, and the patrons get the benefit of seeing what is getting released before everyone else does. So let's say, for instance, I did this painting and that ain't due to come out for another couple of weeks because I've got a few more in front of it. But that goes straight up on Patreon and people get to see, oh, that's what's coming up next. But they are told, please don't share it until I have, because I want it to be fresh news when I actually post it out there. That we all like it to be fresh when they first see it, okay? Gail Patasina. Hello again. Sorry to bother you. You're not bothering me. That's what this show's all about. Bring it on, Gail. I hear you about multiple canvas. I've been using the drawing painting books from the craft store. Yes, so did I in my early days. This is okay. For a good result, do you recommend just canvases? Yes. If you're one of the best, if you've done a lot of practice and you know what you're going to paint, go on canvas. You just get such a better job. You really do. The quality of the paints make a difference, and the canvas makes a difference as well. Hope you like the sunset, Lisa, says Robert. Awesome box, says Laura Lou. Love it, Robert. Afternoon, everybody, says Susan Turtle. Good afternoon, Susan. Missed you. I was having lunch. Love your model of your house. Thank you very much. Robert Flampson. Thank you, Lisa. Looks better when it's in front of you. Oh, Lisa, it looks better when it is in front of you. Oh, Robert and Lisa are at it again. Lisa Carroll, patrons get little perks too. Yeah, I haven't done it lately. I just don't have that, but I might start adding up some. Sometimes there's some pictures that get put up, not on my channel. I mean, not in my group. They're going to start going in patrons as well. It might be just when I'm doing something, you get to see that patrons need some sort of benefit because they're paying a couple of dollars a month or several dollars a month just to be in the patron platform there. The painting, Ian, the painting. Oh, okay, Robbo. Okay, Robbo. Do we have anything else to address? Because it's coming up to an hour. I like to keep this for about an hour. I don't like to go too much beyond that because it can be get a bit, for the replay purposes, a bit boring. So, yeah. And like I said, I come here once a week, every Friday night, 8 p.m. Perth, Western Australia time, just to connect with my followers here as I'm doing now, saying hello and answering questions. Franca, I use Canvas when I feel confident about a painting. Good stuff. I am not sure I use acrylic paper. I'm not sure I use acrylic paper. Good. Yeah. So you obviously she means if I'm not sure what I'm gonna paint, then I will use acrylic paper. Good stuff. Lisa Carroll, I bought a painting from Robert. Oh, Robert's stealing my thunder now. Oh, bloody Bobby, Robbie, Dobby, Snobby, Robbie. I bought a painting from Robert. Good on you, Lisa. Kristen Tyree, good idea, Franca. Yes. And like I've done, I think I did a live, um, actually, the roof, this roof on this little model that I did, those of you who haven't seen it, that's the 150 scale model. This roof is made out of like cereal packet. It's just turned the other way. I painted it orange and cut all the tiles out. And those of you who haven't seen it, that's what this house is going to do up here. The actual tiles will come off and then you get to see the actual frame of the house. Okay. It's then you because the roof's half of your house. A lot of people don't realize that. So that's a structure within itself. And then that comes off again, and you get to see all the walls inside. But this was a prototype for that bigger one. Okay. Then at the end of the day, that goes back on there. The tiles go back on the roof and it sits on your shelf. And when someone comes over and has a coffee, they go, "Oh, you got a model of your house?" And you go, "Yeah." And it's just a conversation piece. But yeah, if you're into models, you like those sort of things. Okay, Kristen Tyree, Lisa, do you have all your walls filled yet? How many paintings do you have now? Apana Mogra. I found a little difficult painting small itty bitty details on canvas. I am doing something. Am I doing something wrong? No, that's just the way canvases are. You can look at a great painting and zoom right into it, and you'll see the canvas tooth. That's the canvas tooth hindering your details there. But like this is canvas. Let's see how close I can get. Where's a bit of detail on here? Like the tops of the trees, just down here in real life. I don't know what in the photo you can't see it, but in here they look very sharp and clear. The cloud here. So I'm just going to zoom that in now. Let's see if you can see any of the canvas there. I've got to wait so I can see my replay just to see how it's looking, or has it gone blurry? But I better tilt it down so the light's not on it. I'm trying to show the cloud there. But yeah, canvas does that. And that's the beauty of canvas. I love that. Back to work on the patio. Ian has taught me how to paint, says Robert Flampson. You taught me how to paint. Good on you, Rob. Mary Zoman. Can you put retarder in a regular color of paint when trying to blend? Yes. Example, the dolphin. Yeah, but I normally just use it for my skies. Actually, the dolphin's up here. I've got a print of the dolphin. This was an advanced beginner's painting I did. I didn't use it in that because if you're using a good quality paint, you can scrumble the colours together pretty well. You get a good opening time. Okay, where are we? That painting's available. That painting's being sold, but this is a small print of it, but you get the same size print of the painting, that's available to purchase as well. I don't, but you can just put little dollops on your palette there and keep them open a bit longer. Back to work, read that one. Lisa Carroll, Ian, you have an entire room here full of your thunder. New house of your thunder for your thunder. So you've got a lot of thunder from down under. Good on you. You can put at the top there, this is the thunder from down under, from the man on fire. Lisa Carroll did that painting up there and she sent it to me. Thanks for that. Would you say it's important, says I like trains, to learn drawing before learning painting, or can I do painting tutorials while learning? Yes, you can do it whenever you want. Okay. My tutorials are designed for people like you. If you just look at the picture and think, oh, I can't do that, I've got some so simple ones, and I've got ones a bit more than simple, and I've got ones a bit intermediate from that. Then I've got some realistic looking ones. I've got all sorts. Go to the link in the description below, videos. I'll have over 400 videos there. Look at the thumbnails and see what you'd like to tackle, and watch it a few times and learn what you can do. I slept in this morning, but here now, says Jan Davis. G'day, Jan. Welcome. Hello, Jean, says Kristen Tyree. Susan Turtle. Ian, can we hear you when you put a picture in front of your face? Oh, we can't hear you. Oh, sorry. That's because I come this side of the microphone. The microphone's here. Sorry about that. I'm not very good at drawing either. I trace a lot. Whether that's wrong or not, I don't know. No, there's no law to say you can or can't do this and you can't do that. They even got expensive implements to teach people how to paint. They got light boxes, they got traceables, they got all sorts of stuff. If you can't, like this dolphin, if you want to paint this dolphin, but not everyone can draw that. I can't. I made a traceable for me because I can't draw that on my own. I need to sit there and, we all need a bit of help. Hello from Spain, says Maria Navarro. Lisa Carroll, Ian, you are my man on fire, my thunder from down under. You are the man. Oh my God, I can go on because you are the one. Thank you very much, Lisa Carroll. Such talent, says Karen Parker. G'day, Karen Parker. Good to see you. You still here? Good on you. I hope you stuck around for the whole show, Karen. Barry Radburn, thanks for your show again. Gotta go. She who must be obeyed is calling. As they say, happy wife, happy life. But people like me that are single, happy life, no wife. Just being a bit cheeky there, but I don't mean that. Goodbye, Barry. I better wrap it up. We've been going for 62 minutes now. So thank you, everyone, for watching and joining in. I'll be here this time next week. If I get time on Wednesday, my time, I'll do another live tutorial. And just remember, if you like what I'm doing on my channel, you be sure to tell your friends. But if you don't like what I'm doing, tell everybody. Goodbye, good luck, and good on you.